at the very top of the letter, it has a warning. This letter may contain graphic nudity. Then again, maybe it won't. It was good for me that I warned Kel. October 12th, 1994. Buongiorno, my little Bella Lugosi. Hello, freakletta. That's nice, right? I went to a poster sale we have going on here. I was in university and saw thousands of dolphin posters, and it made me think of vous. Kelly's into dolphins.
And French.
And French. I got in trouble from my dad for leaving the dance. I take it Larry was royally bored. That's okay. So was Nick, and he's Serbian. Kelly was dating Larry, who had 2 children. I was dating Nick, who was Serbian. There you go. Do you remember me introducing you to a couple guys when we were standing out in the hall? Well, the one that was cleanly shaven was the guy who was after me all summer. You know, the one who wanted to take me to Montreal. And until I read this, I completely forgot about that guy. And then the flashbacks started. It's amazing what you remember when you read your own life. That's why journaling is amazing, guys. That's another thing I want to bring up. Journal. If you don't have somebody to write letters to, journal. Go back and read them and laugh at yourself. Sometimes it'll be insightful. Sometimes it'll make you cry. Sometimes it'll bring up things you completely forgot that will, it might actually help you heal. Like reading that, I was like, reading some of these letters, I was like, I didn't even realize I was aware that people were interested in me. And in fact, I didn't even think I was attractive. So the weirdest part was to be like saying to Kelly, I knew there was a guy who was interested in me. That kind of blows me away because I had such, I actually had really low self-esteem, which when Kelly and I were talking about it, she's like, I don't get it. I don't get why you had that. And I'm like, well, the thing is, she also had low self-esteem and I don't get that either. Especially after all the sexy letters I wrote to her about her fabulous tits and stuff. Like, not every letter had lesbian love poetry involved, but they all had me complimenting her tits, usually in some way, or her ass, usually. Yeah, the guy from Montreal. That's where we ended on that one. I'm going to pass on a little part there because I don't want to be insulting. So, oh, wow. Yeah. So then I become aware of a relationship that I was in that I realized probably wasn't going to last. I was with him for 3 years and I appreciate him. He was a good guy. He was a sweet guy. He was almost too sweet because he couldn't really stand up to me.